Hi, my name is Łukasz Napora, and I'm a music journalist from Poland. Also from Poland is the Immortal Onion trio that I have with me today on this Zoom call. The pandemic is still on and we cannot meet in person, but I'm sure most of us are already used to this kind of digital communication. This interview is in English because we, Nowa Rezydencja, with the support of Ministry of Culture, are aiming to support Polish artists and promote them to a foreign audience. This chat accompanies Immortal Onion's gig at Krakow's Nowa Rezydencja that took place last summer and got just released on YouTube. So this is a chance for you to get to know a bit more about the band and its history. So without further ado, hello guys.
Hey there.
Hey,
Hello, yo.
How are you?
I'm very
how you
well.
doing?
Thank you. Thank you. I forgot to say that you are, how do you call it? Prog jazz band. Is it still correct?
Kind of.
That's
Kinda,
true.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
But we added a bit more generous.
because you know
Yeah.
it's when someone reads your bio and listens to your music, you know it's a really hard nut to crack, to pinpoint into one direction, especially after last album.
Yeah. It's been always difficult for us to like classify our music to one genre or two. So we tend to not do it at all unless we have to, really have to. Because yeah, it's a mix of very different genres, you know, from jazz to electronics and even progressive metal. So yeah, it's hard to describe it. It's better to just have a listen.
I know that this is like the most common question that a journalist can ask, and you know I've done, I don't know, hundreds of interviews, and I maybe asked it twice or three times, but I'm honestly curious, why did you choose your name?
Or I
Oh, I
wanted
didn't expect that.
We try to include like two contrasting words in the name. The first word, immortal, is like full of pathos
It's
and
dramatic like Poland.
yeah,
Polish being.
pride.
Mm.
Sounds proud. And the second, onion, is this word completely sheds the tension, and yeah, it's the same with our music. We have like tender melodies and sad things, really beautiful and stuff, and on the other side we've got like very heavy riffs, like metal riffs even, or
Yeah, like listeners can follow us and feels like, wow, that's so romantic phrase is now going, and like in the next moment it's like boom, the techno riffs is coming or something. I don't know. Also that name is, I think, catchy, simple to remember. That's important in that kind of business.
yeah, I was joking. That's only catchy and
That name has some senses hidden somewhere.
About that, you know, foreign audience may not know, but some Polish people call other Polish people onions.
Oh yeah.
Is it
our
that's
national vegetable.
Exactly.
national
along
joke.
with beetroot? But is this also a way of you showing your, let's say, heritage?
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. That's it. Yeah.
That's the point.
You're
That's
buying.
us.
The essence.
You see, this name has so many layers, just like the onion.
So, yeah.
That's the
You know, I'm
thing.
a marketing guy and I'm a copywriter, so you know I can see that. And what about the car on the cover? You know, it's a great photo. As a marketing guy, it works on so many posters. But why the car, and why this car, and whose car is it?
We don't know who's. It's really funny. Our rehearsal room is next to a few interesting places like mechanic not store, mechanic workshop. I don't
Mhm.
know. Yeah, and the Smith workshop, and other things, and yeah, that car just was there.
Seriously.
Just yeah.
They just bring some nice cars from time to time so we can take pictures with it.
Yeah. That was
So-
like we invited a photographer for that photo session, and just walk out from our rehearsal room, and that car just was there. The idea came to us. There
So
was
the-
no idea before.
So the photographer came to your rehearsal room to take pictures of you,
Yes.
Yeah,
and the
we
car
had
was
no
there.
idea. Yeah, car was outside, just like yeah.
Oh my God.
It was
Yeah, we couldn't waste
improvisation.
an opportunity, you know. So we just did it.
But we still
Yeah.
need a story for that, you know. There's so many layers. We need to come up with an idea
Yeah,
how to sell the car.
some legends.
Yeah.
This is the best. This is the best story about photo shoots. You know, you're thinking so many things about, you know, how to make the best artist shoot. You know, artists are preparing, you know, looking for location, and then I hear this.
Exactly. Welcome to our world.
That's it. I love this world.
I'd like to say that Martyna Wolańska did this
Oh
photo.
yeah, goddamn! I forgot about
It was in a selfie.
introducing her.
Nice, nice. So we already have a taste of your humor, which is very present on your social media. It's my kind of humor as well. But I wonder, you know, the jazz scene in Poland, some of it, of course, not the whole thing, is somewhat conservative and traditional. And
The
you're
whole
not
thing. The whole thing.
the whole. The whole thing?
Yeah, all of
Okay.
it.
I
All of them,
didn't. So you not only blend jazz with so many things, but you also have you flirt with memes, memes. So I don't know. I never know how to say meme in English. So do you get a lot of negative feedback from fellow jazz musicians in Poland?
I don't think we really care about that. Like maybe a bit.
don't actually
Maybe
know.
I'm the one who cares most of us about that, but still not really. It's like jazz society in Poland is quite closed to each other, to other countries. That sucks a bit. Sorry, but yeah, I think our opportunity to play abroad was not because of Polish jazz society. We just work on it by ourselves. So, okay, we don't really care about the Polish jazz society opinion.
You're basically saying that the way for you to evolve is just to escape Polish closed scene.
Maybe a bit, yeah. It's much easier, by the way, to play in Poland now when we played abroad. Other sad thing about Polish mindset, I think, like we had to have some successes abroad to being valuable in Poland.
Yeah. We often discover something that's been discovered by foreign journalists and audience. That's pretty common here.
Yeah, but it's also not so bad. Like it sounded a bit dramatic when.
Maybe yeah.
But it wasn't like everyone hates us.
Yeah.
I saw many
that's
great
true.
reviews. You know, you get many great reviews. So
Mostly they are good.
Maybe in the beginning we were like a bit not how do you say it, we wasn't so sure if we can do it like this because there weren't so many just people doing it this way. Like just like you said, most of jazz musicians are very into that jazz image, you know. And we wanted to break it a bit because we saw that people do it abroad, and we were like, why can't we do it? So we just did it, and yeah, here we are now doing it still, and you know, it's cool.
One thing that struck me, also as a social media specialist, which I am, was your post from last summer. That was promoting actually the gig that we are talking about. When you played on words, when you didn't really play on words, but you made a full. You wrote that Ziemowit got cold last night. There was only one letter different from saying he died last night. And you used capital letters, you used Ziemowit's black and white picture. So you fooled a lot of people, including me, and I loved it. I had
That was an accident.
accident is not a good word with this.
Yeah.
But
I'm proud of it.
Yeah,
Also,
that was the Tomir's idea.
it was
I'm so proud of it.
Yeah. Big applause for you, my brother.
But yes, it was absolutely stunning and funny. But I don't know. I counted the likes, like several dozens of people like said, okay, this is some bad humor. I don't like it.
Yeah.
In the middle of pandemic,
You have no idea how many messages I wrote these times. Seriously, from my mother, sister, aunts, uncles. Oh God. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
For them that wasn't so funny, but yeah, for me it's still worth it.
Well, my
Worth
parents were
the-
laughing,
yeah.
but maybe that's because it wasn't me. Like,
There's this auto reply in the iPhone that says, "I cannot talk right now." So
Yeah.
you could just write, "I cannot talk right now. I'm alive," or something like that. You get many phone calls. You just
Yeah.
fix it with one
And
with
also,
one message.
your mom were getting messages from the people what happened with Giemo.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry about it.
Yeah,
and
that was
that was
saddest thing, I think.
Jesus Christ!
But still,
the-
for us that was a funny joke, and still it is. Yeah.
Would you
Yes.
repeat that if after all this feedback? Would you repeat that?
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's a lesson. You have to read closely.
Yeah. And by the way,
carefully.
Was the idea came to us? Came to Tomir
Fast.
yeah, after the last concert, before that post, we had some photos from that concert, and only one photo was in black and white. No, that was photo of me. So the idea came to us like this. It was just a message from universe. Guys,
Nice.
that's the chance.
Any other funny stories you can share?
oh, we have a lot. We have too many.
Okay, probably you can find a lot of funny stories on our vlog.
Are you still running it? Because I saw the last post was from 2 years back. Are you the YouTube vlog? So are you still doing that?
Yeah,
sometimes
we actually did it like during this summer, because we ended up like touring a bit around Poland, like Warsaw, Wrocław, Krakow, and then we went to Germany. So we started making vlogs again, but I still haven't edited it. So yeah, when I find some time to do it, we're gonna put it on YouTube. But there's one episode already done, so I think we're gonna like release it soon.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Now it's maybe not the best moment to release it because of complicated situation in Poland. Yeah.
Is it?
too many things
Yeah.
are going now to.
We have to give people some relief, you know, from this everyday shit.
Entertainment.
Yeah. We need to think about it. We need to
Yeah,
think about
people expect some joy. They don't
Yeah.
want more
Yeah.
sadness, I think. So
some quality entertainment,
Yeah.
and
The-
that
the-
we bring to people.
This is
Exactly.
the funniest thing I've ever watched in 2020. Really.
How often
Yeah,
do you watch it?
but
Actually?
There's
only our music
nothing-
is better.
Yeah, there's nothing more funny.
You know,
Funnier than
it's like
Honest,
private. It's
funny.
like private video on YouTube, and only 3 of us have like access to it, and it already has like 300 views. No?
Oh my God. I want
That's
access.
what kind of people we are. We're just watching our vlogs over and over.
Well, it's a good way to to build statistics. I think I never
Yeah.
heard of that. I never thought of
Yeah.
that. So
Yeah,
you
it's a
just spend
strategy.
you just spend 3 months watching it by yourself every day, 10 times a day, and then boom, it's a premiere and it already has like
Bang. For free.
Exactly.
You need to
You
on
get it.
Fantastic.
YouTube.
fantastic. You just need to fix the date because it's you're gonna post it now and it's gonna or in February and it's gonna be still posted from July. So people are gonna wonder. So this peculiar time we have, it was really sad to watch that your great experience design album was released 2 days after the Polish lockdown. It must have been
Right.
quite a blow, wasn't it?
Oh, it was.
It
How long
was.
did- Yeah.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
Oh, come on. Yeah, I remember
Oh.
that moment when Jakub Knera called me. My mobile. He's a promoter of Jazz Yantar Festival in Gdańsk. Here we had our premiere first releasing concert. Just one day before the world premiere. I don't know. Yeah, just I don't know how many days before that releasing. That was 4 days.
2 days.
2 days maybe. Okay, but he told us that concert is cancelled, and through next 2 days, most of our gigs were cancelled, and we had them about 25 of them. I don't know,
Well,
more
the
than
thing-
20.
You need to know that we do everything ourselves. Like we don't have management, we don't have booking agents. So when we knew that we're gonna release an album in March, we booked a tour like a half year in advance. So we spent 6 months on booking those gigs around Europe, like 20 something gigs in 11 countries or 13. All by ourselves, like writing shitloads of emails. And not getting responses, but eventually we did it.
Totally.
And then 2 days before the album premiere, it all got locked down, and we couldn't do anything about it. And yeah, it wasn't easy.
Mhm.
Has anything about yourself surprised you during this lockdown? Did you fizz, let's say, existentially wise, did you find something about yourself?
Oh, yeah, a lot of things.
Give me an example.
What did you find?
Old socks.
Okay. No, I mean, until the lockdown, everything in my life was focused on music, on especially that band. That was like main project of my life since 5 years ago.
And what not, or what was you trying to say?
And now I'm trying to say that I found my family, not except guys from the band. And yeah. No, that was a joke. But
Good.
Yeah, that's good to have something more important, something more what is important for me in my life than just a band. That was a time when guys from Immortal Onion were my only friends, and I didn't spend time with anyone else, and doing nothing else. And that's not just healthy, I think. Healthy for us, for each other. So, yeah. Now it's much more in balance, I think.
Let's start a group therapy. Guys, what do you think about
Yeah.
what Jimovi just said?
Well, I think he just found some people who are laughing on his jokes. You know?
Oh yeah, that's the main thing.
Yeah, that's why.
The essence of my happiness now.
I think
My roomies are laughing when I am joking.
And you've changed your label between the first and the second album. What was the reason?
Well, the reason was that we met Groch from You Know Me Records. We met each other during the long travel from Warsaw to Mannheim in Germany, because we went together to enjoy Jazz Festival, where was like showcase thing, Polish showcase. So we were, on the bus traveling for 11 hours. With
Signed 2 contracts in the meantime.
Yeah, so we went there. He was super friendly and cool guy, and we had interesting talks. And then we performed in Mannheim at that festival, and he really liked it. So he offered us, that he's gonna release our album. So we did.
Did he already listen to some experience design material, or from the?
Yeah, I mean, I think we played like two
songs
from from the album, the last album. I mean, XD album, and some from the previous one. So yeah, he had like
a little introduction.
Did he influence? Did he influence the album sound in a way? Did he say, okay,
it was like it when we wrote it.
Great. So I've heard.
And also we had total freedom.
Excellent. Yeah. Because it sounds like you're changing the label and you're changing the sound a bit. I was wondering if that was like one came out of the other, because you changed the sound, so you needed a different label. But then it looks like with the car, with the car on the cover, like we met someone and it just fits.
Yeah, exactly. That's how it is, I think, in this music business.
Exactly.
Right? It's like you just do your shit, and then you meet someone who likes it, and you decide to do something together, and that's how it goes.
It's a connection with the universe, some people could say it.
Yeah.
Yeah, some would say it's just a nice coincidence.
Some say it would be God.
Yeah, my parents probably.
And you are releasing an EP soon, am I right?
Yeah, we are.
That's true.
There's
how many
like
tracks?
Excuse me?
How many tracks?
5.
5 tracks. Yeah. There are 2 live recordings from Jasmine Club in Warsaw, from the concert we performed there.
That's the material from our XD album.
Okay.
Yeah, like 2 songs from it.
Yeah,
so no new songs at all? Only
There's one new song. Like we wrote it during the tour. And there's one rework of our song made by our friend who studies in Gdańsk with us. And there is one rework made by us, and it's a rework of a song by Hania Rani.
Nice.
So it's a mix of things, because all those songs were created during this crazy pandemic time. So it kind of reflects the stages of it, from lockdown to touring and being locked down again. And that's why it is like this, like a mixture of different things that happened during the pandemic time.
Cool. You know, one last question. Are you going to vaccinate yourself?
I don't know, maybe if we have to.
That's a question everyone's going to ask themselves, right? Like, am I ready for this? Do I want this?
Yeah, I actually never thought about it.
So this is food for thought.
Yeah.
If my viewers got here before seeing the video from Krakow's Nowa Rezydencja, then please go to Stay High Agency YouTube. I'm sure the link is going to be here somewhere to watch the gig. And if not, then you watch the video and you watch the interview till the end. I thank you for this, for your interest, and just follow Immortal Onion on social media and find their not cancelled gigs in 2021. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, thank you, Łukasz.
Thank you.
Take
Cheers.
care.
See ya.
Cheers.